Today we're gonna learn how to create CINEMAGRAPH. We'll talk about everything you need to know about it. In this tutorial, I'll show you 3 examples. I'll be using Adobe Premiere Pro, but you can use any video editing program. The process is the same for every software. So without any further ado, let's get started. First, we need to know what CINEMAGRAPH is. In simple words, cinemagraphs are the still photographs where a minor and repeated movement occurs, forming a video clip. It's a moving image, a hybrid of photography and video. Not everything can be turned into a cinemagraph. Ideal scenes for creating cinemagraphs are waterfall, fire, hair, clouds, flag, and so on. As you do these 3 examples, it will be clearer to you. In our first example, we'll turn a photograph into a cinemagraph, then we're gonna do videos. In this photo, we'll only add motion to the fire. Everything else will be fixed. If I zoom in, you will notice there are already some fire and smoke. We need to first remove that and then we can add the fire. I choose this photo because some photos need some cleanups before turning it into a cinemagraph. But if I have a photo like this or this, then cleaning up isn't necessary. Let's open Photoshop. We just need to remove some of the fire and the smoke. Create a new layer. Select the Clone Stem tool. Now hold Alt or Option to take a sample and paint. Do this for the rest of the fire and smoke. You can keep some of it for a natural look. Once you are done, go to File, Export, Export As. Here I'll reduce the resolution because we will create a video from this photo. A higher resolution will slow down your computer. Now export it and then open it in Premiere Pro. I will add some fire clips on the top of it. Let's bring this one here. Right now the background is black. To fix it, go to Effect Controls and change the blend mode to Screen. We know Screen blend mode makes the bright areas brighter and pushes the dark areas to transparency. Now let's reposition it. I'll place it here. There are some extra areas, so we need to mask it out. In Effect Controls, select the Pen tool under Opacity. Select the extra areas that we don't need. But right now it's the opposite of what we want. So just check Inverted. Similarly, I will add one more fire in the right side. Now do the same for this clip. Change the blend mode to Screen and reposition it. Here we don't need to mask out anything. Just place it in a proper position. Remove any extra clip. Press C for the razor tool and make it same duration as the photo. Now you will see one fire clip is moving faster than the other one. I did it on purpose so that I can show you different tricks. Probably your photograph will be a lot simpler. Anyway, this fire clip is moving faster. We need to slow it down to match with the other one. Right click on the clip that you want to slow down and go to speed duration. Set the speed around 80%. Also select optical flow from time interpolation. It will make the fire smoother when it slows down. Now if I play, you will see those 2 fire clips have almost the same motion. Don't forget to cut the extra areas. Okay, now everything is set. We are ready to turn it into a seamless loop. To make it a seamless loop, the end and the beginning must be continuous, meaning you cannot see any cut or jump when it loops. That is our main objective. If I turn on the loop, by the way, you can find the loop button here. Okay, now you can see there is a jump when it reaches to the end and starts again. We need to fix it so that it looks continuous. There's an easy way to fix it. Let's do the right side fire clip first. I will cut here somewhere in the middle of the clip. Press C for the razor tool and cut it here. Now we divided one clip into 2 clips, so the end of the first clip is continuous to the beginning of the second clip. Let's call the end of the first clip point A and the beginning of the second clip point B. Point A and point B are continuous. Now if I place the first clip after the second clip, that means now this is the point A and this is the point B. So the end and the beginning are now continuous. If I play it now, you cannot notice any cut. But now one new problem arises. Since we cut it in the middle, here you can see the cut. But the good thing is, fixing it is very simple. Right click in the middle and add a cross dissolve transition. In Premiere Pro, the default transition is the cross dissolve transition. It will blend the 2 clips. You can make the transition longer or shorter according to your need. Now if I play, you cannot see any cut and it will loop seamlessly forever. We have one more fire in the left side. We can follow the same process for this one as well. First cut in the middle and place the fire clip after the second one. Then add a cross dissolve transition. For this one, we need to make the transition longer to blend it. Okay, great. So this was our first example. Let's go to the next one. This one is a video clip. When you turn a video clip into a cinemagraph, you need to remember some important points. Your video should be captured on a tripod. If there is a subtle camera movement, then we can work with that. Your subject also should be moving as less as possible. And of course, it should have one or more objects that can be repeated. For example, waterfall, fire, smoke, hair, and so on. In this clip, our main objective will be to have motion on the hair. If I play it, you will notice her head is moving as well. It's subtle, but that will create a problem. So first we need to select the areas where she has the least movement. Here at the end, she isn't moving much. We can work with that. With the razor tool, make a cut here and delete the rest of it. We just need only few seconds. We also need to cut at the end, since we took up to the very last seconds. So if we don't cut some frames in the end, then we cannot add the dissolve transition. There won't be sufficient amount of frames. This wouldn't be necessary if we took a middle part of the video. Okay, now we're all set. The rest are the same. Cut in the middle and place the first clip at the end of the second clip. Then add a cross dissolve transition. This was pretty easy. Okay, now let's do the third example. In this clip, I want only the fire to move. The man sitting here will be still like a photograph. It's a long clip. If you want, you can cut it to make it shorter. It doesn't really matter in this case. Okay, first I will duplicate the clip. Hold Alt Option and drag it up to make a copy. In this layer, we will have only the fire. From Effect Controls, select the pen tool and roughly select the fire. So this layer has the fire only. In the bottom layer, we need to have the person, but that needs to be a still photograph. Select a frame that you like and then right click and select Add Frame Hold. It's like a screenshot. We can make it as big as you want. I'll delete the other part of the clip and replace it with the screenshot. Make sure it covers the whole top layer. Now if I play, then you can see only the fire is moving. If you want, you can add some feather here, but here that won't be necessary. Now the rest are the same. Cut in the middle and move it at the end of the second clip. And then add a cross dissolve transition. But wait, why it's saying insufficient media? Remember in our last example, I talked about it. You need to cut a bit from the clips so that the cross dissolve transition has some room to blend it with one another. Cut a small portion from both of the clips to give it a room. Now we can add the cross dissolve transition. Also don't forget to trim the bottom layer to match it with the top layer. And there you have it. Once everything is done, you can either save it as a video like MP4 or you can save it as a GIF. To save it as a GIF, go to Export. Select the location where you want to save it. From Format, don't just select GIF. It will just save individual frames. You need to select Animated GIF. Then you can adjust the resolution or the frame rates. Once everything is okay, hit Export. So this is how you can create cinemagraph from both photos and videos. Hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new from it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more tutorials. Thanks for watching.